I want to get a little more practical today and talk about something a lot of us learn the hard way, but we really shouldn't have to. Your first job at a residency and your first contract. Now, there's way more to say about this than I can possibly fit into one short video. Whole courses are built around this stuff. And remember, I'm not an attorney. So I'm going to oversimplify on purpose and focus on a few issues I've seen in my own career. Some I was warned about and others not so much. When you're picking that first real job, there are a million individual factors. I'm going to concentrate on a few things to keep in mind as you look for and negotiate your first job. Some of this should be obvious, but trust me, in the eagerness to get on with your career, pay down those med school loans, and do what you've been waiting to do for 7 or more years, it's not. First, find out what you're actually getting into. You want to know as much as you can about the office, the hospitals you'll be at, and most importantly, the people you'll be working with. If you can, visit the office. Pay attention to what's going on around you. See how people talk to each other. Listen to how the staff treats incoming phone calls. Do they look happy? Or do they look miserable? What about the other docs or nurse practitioners? Call the floor at the hospital they use the most and try to talk with the charge nurse. Ask what it's like to work with this group. In my experience, nurses don't usually hide their opinions. If they love the docs, you'll hear it. And if they don't, you'll usually pick up on that pretty quickly. Second, check the terms of your offer. Really check them. Make sure what you're being offered is something you actually want, or at least can live with. Salary, call schedule, vacation, number of hospitals, clinic expectations. Then look at the less glamorous parts. How do you leave if you're unhappy? How much notice do you need to give? Are there restrictive covenants or non-compete clauses that limit where you can work afterward? This is the part most of us skim because our brains are tired and the language is dense. Which brings me to the most important and final point. Get a lawyer. I should really consider this points 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't care how smart you are, how obvious the language seems, or how kind and reasonable your future boss appears over coffee. That contract was written by an attorney. And just like we have our own language, they have theirs. Get a lawyer, ideally one who knows healthcare employment contracts, to read it and translate it for you. The terms might suck and you might be okay with that, but you need to know that before you sign. And a good attorney costs a fraction of what one bad clause can cost you over the next few years. Financially, professionally, and emotionally. It's a lot easier to avoid a bad contract than to get out of one. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.